Hello, Skid everyone, and welcome to another edition of Inside Gamecock Athletics. James Hobbs, put a smile on that face. Another golf title for Jacksonville State. Third straight year the Gamecocks have won the men's OVC Golf Championship and the 8th overall since the Gamecocks joined the league back in 2004. Congratulations. Tremendous. You set an OVC tournament record, just shattered it. You had, what, 3 guys in the top 5 of the tournament, probably as good, if not the best, you've had a team play in the tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, Mike. I'm amazed at how good my team played for 3 days. And I've spoken to you about this before. Golf is one of those sports that you can't expect to play really good every day, right. And usually you're going to somewhere in there you're going to have kind of an off day or you're going to have a mediocre day. But we had 3 really good days. We opened the tournament with a 11 under, which was really outstanding. And then we came back the next day 6 under par and moved from 2 back to 7 ahead. And then the last day we came back out and I told our guys, you got a 7-shot lead, but you got to go out and you got to play good golf today because we had some teams out that were playing very, very well. And we go out and shoot 11 under the last day, which was, it just kind of amazed me. And we had some guys that really played well.
Well, you bested Middle Tennessee. I think it set the record in 1998. You beat that mark by 21 strokes.
Yeah, and I've had some really good teams in the OVC, and when we went into the OVC in 2004, I had a really outstanding team. But we played at Paducah, Kentucky that year, and the golf course was just set up very, very difficult, and the conditions it was wet, and it was just not a scoreable golf course, but I had a great team. But as many good teams as I've had in the OVC, for this team to go out and do what they did, it just really puts a cap on our program, I think.
And the difference with this bunch is those past teams, you've had one guy maybe that was a standout, sort of a dominant player, and you really didn't have that with this bunch.
Yeah, I think in 2007, if you will go back and look, and I didn't go back and look at it, but that's the year that Danny Willett was a sophomore, and I had Brian Rozier and Julian Cominares and Danny Willett, and we went out that year, and I had, I think Danny won it, and I think Julian was 3rd, and I think Brian was like 6th or 7th, but I haven't had a team have that much success in a tournament in the OVC ever, and so I just tip my cap to my players and for what they were able to do for 3 days.
We had a first-team all-conference selection in Benedict Thalmayer, and the only senior on the squad too, if I'm not mistaken. And he was your 4th best scorer, I think, for the tournament, wasn't he?
Yeah, Benny didn't play bad. That's the thing. He had a good tournament and was under par for 3 days and finished 4th on in my scoring rank. So, when you do that, when you got guys that are going out and putting up good scores and good numbers throughout your roster or throughout your 5 players that you're playing, you have a chance to play really well, and that's what happened.
Jesus Dario Montenegro, he wins it, shoots 12 under, and then right behind him is Kim Vidal Mora. He shoots 9 under, and Maximo Porteas finishes 5th. Then.
Yeah, and the thing about Jesus is that we go to the last round last year, and he's in the lead, and he stumbled and fell last year, the last day, shot 79, and I think he lost by 2 or 3 shots. And so he's had to live with that for a year. And so we go to the 3rd round this year, and he's in the lead, and you could just kind of see it in his eye. I'm going to finish this off this year. I didn't do it last year, and I've had to live with this for an entire year. And then we get late in the round, and Kim has almost caught him, and Kim is on 17, which is a par 5, and Jesus is back in the fairway. And Jesus is a terrible drive, but he's ahead by 2. But Kim knocks it on the par 5 in 2, and then 3 putts for par. And had Kim made that birdie putt there, or gotten that eagle putt just a little closer for a birdie putt, you know, we'd have gone to the last hole and they'd have been a one-shot difference. And so that'll put a lot of pressure on Jesus. But Jesus stands in the fairway, lays up 17, and then hits it to about 1.5 feet for birdie. So that gave him a 3-shot lead going to the last hole. So it was good. It was fun to watch two of our players challenge each other for the medalist honors.
All right, Wednesday night you'll find out where you're going. Athens, Georgia, Myrtle Beach, probably the two closest locations. Is that your gut feeling that you'll probably end up in one of those?
You know, I've tried to read this over the years, and I'm old for whatever, trying to figure out where the NCAA is going to send us. So I don't even try anymore. I've looked at it, and I would like to I'd like to go to Austin, Texas, or I'd like to go to Louisville. Those are the two places I'd like to go. They may send us to California, they may send us to Washington, but more than likely they'll send us to Myrtle Beach or Athens.
Have you played either one of those courses?
Well,
previously?
you know, I took the girls' team to a regional. I don't remember what year, but we played at Athens, and we played the university course there at Athens. The girls did, and I remember the golf course was very difficult for the girls. I mean, the greens were firm and they were all elevated, and it was hard for the girls to play the length that we played it to hold shots on the greens, and my girls just struggled for 3 days, and it was not a real. I don't have real fond memories of the place, if that's a better way to put it. But I've been there. I've been to Myrtle Beach, but I haven't played the TPC golf course there. But I understand it's a good place. I've been to Austin with Gonzalo back in 2009, I think. And I know that golf course. It's a terrific golf course. It's really hard. And then we played at Louisville a year ago. We played in their invitational. So my guys have been on that golf course. And so that's really would be the best place for me to play.
All right, so we'll put a wrap on this. Been in the league since 04, 16 years. So you've won the title 8 times, fourth most in the history of the league, which was founded in 1948. I know it's been coaching, that's part of it, a lot of the success, but well, you've had some good players through the years, haven't you?
Since we moved into the league in 2004, I have not hit a shot. So everything that's been done has all been accomplished by players. And I have had good players, and I've been blessed and I've been fortunate to be able to recruit and have some longevity in recruiting and bringing in good players and players that could come out and not only play for our university, but have some success here at our university. And I can, you know, I can reminisce for, after I retire, I can reminisce for years over the players that have played for me and the players that I've been fortunate enough to coach and the guys that have come to JSU and laid their mark here. Right. And I think that's what I try to tell teams and players every year. You have a chance to make a statement here, and you have a chance to put your name on the program, and you have a chance to put your mark on the program. And I try to tell players always, you never graduate your tradition. It never goes away. And so when you establish a tradition, it's up to the next group and the next group and the next group to keep that tradition going and to live up to the standards of the players that have played before you. And that's all we try to do here. And you got to do it with good players, and you got to do it with, we have a great golf course, and we have a good school, and we have a school that doesn't place a lot of barriers in front of our players, and we have a faculty that works with our players and helps them with their academic work, and all those things are real pluses for having a good golf program.
Congratulations, sir. A lot of success. Continued success, and good luck in the NCAA Regionals coming up.
Thank you, Mike.
Jacksonville State will find out Wednesday night. Golf Channel, I think, is televised 8 o'clock, the NCAA Regional Selection Show, or excuse me, NCAA Selection Show, and the Gamecocks headed to an NCAA Regional. You can find out more on Jacksonville State Golf by visiting our website at jsugamecocksports.com.